Supersonic travel, what it means for your flying future. There was a time when the possibilities of air travel seemed limitless. Boeing 700, but these milestones were half a century ago, way back in 1969. Concords have since been confined to museums due to unsustainable operating costs, and its rivals scrapped due to tech challenges and lack of demand. Fast forward to today, and supersonic travel could once again become a reality with a batch of new passenger-carrying aircraft currently in the later stages of development. In February 2019, Nevada-based Ariane took a step closer to seeing its supersonic AS-2 aircraft certified by teaming up with Boeing. The AS-2 is as ambitiously, it's being designed to run completely on biofuels. Boeing's provision of the AS-2 is aimed at business travelers, with a 12-passenger capacity suited to capturing the bizjet market. Likewise, Boston-based Spike Aerospace is developing the Spike S-512 supersonic business jet, which could hold up to 18 passengers. Meanwhile, another aircraft in development is planning to bring back commercial travel by supersonic airliner. The Boom Supersonic is a sleek 55-seat jet with delta wings reminiscent of early Concorde designs. It's already a track, so might we soon be enjoying speedier travel across large distances? Or is this a niche product reserved yet again for the wealthy at the cost of those on the ground who must endure sonic booms and declining air quality from noisy jets? Some say there could be thousands of supersonic jets in our skies by the mid-2030s. But to become a reality, this new fleet of fast planes must overcome the issues faced by their predecessors. For Concorde, these were chiefly the aircraft's thirst for fuel and the fact it was banned from going supersonic over land to prevent sonic booms causing misery to those living under its flight path. A sonic boom is the explosive noise brought about by the shock waves generated when an object travels through air at a speed faster than sound. Dan Rutherford, author of a recent report for the International Council on Clean Transport (ICCT), predicts a new supersonic age could mean that those living under flight paths between Europe and the United States would have to endure booms about. He also suggests the fleet of new supersonic aircraft would. Manufacturers of these new fast jets insist they'll comply with environmental regulations. The AS-2 is already on track to meet subsonic noise requirements as well as emissions standards, and Ariane Chief Executive Tom Weiss says it'll be the launch point for. Ariane has also announced plans to run the AS-2 on synthetic paraffinic kerosene (SPK) biofuel, which it says could reduce its CO2 emissions by at least 40%. Meanwhile, forecasts say the Boom aircraft's sonic discharges will be around 30 times quieter than Concorde's, and that not only would it be more fuel efficient, but As for the Spike S-152, it's being developed with patent-pending quiet supersonic flight technology which Spike Aerospace claims will allow it to hit full cruising speed of Mach 1.6 without creating a loud sonic boom at ground level. But what about the benefits? Back in the 1960s, supersonic jets were originally developed to reduce the time of long-haul travel. For business users, it means a more productive day with less time lost out of the office or through jet lag, and for leisure travelers, distant destinations are suddenly much closer. If the new breed of supersonic airliners can overcome the monetary and environmental obstacles, we may once again have travel times between London and New York, for example, cut to under 3 hours. It's likely that the first passengers will still be those with deep pockets. Low-cost airline, but these initial steps have the potential to likely to trickle down into the mainstream until traveling faster than the speed of sound is standard. The new jets could, however, be subjected to tougher new environmental regulations. The UN's International Civil Aviation Organization ICAO concluded in February that existing aircraft standards weren't sufficient to cover faster aircraft and work is now underway to develop new ones. Clean Air Campaigners ICCT acknowledge that strict limits on supersonic speeds over land could impact the uptake of the new technology, particularly for shorter flights. And he says that while manufacturers of smaller business jets have committed to meeting subsonic noise standards, research data indicates that larger commercial airplanes will have bigger environmental consequences. That said, as the first supersonic transport aircraft in 50 years, AS2, Spike and Boom are likely to be stepping stones towards better and more efficient technology which has the benefits of speed without the cost to the environment.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the